Brandon Ross. I am your host and game master for tonight's episode. But before we get into it, we have a couple of really quick announcements we'd like to get through. First off, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. To all of our lovely people in chat, I can see you already just going all about it. Next, socials. I don't know if you guys have heard of these things. They're like called social platforms. They're new to me. I'm like basically a boomer. I'm like right there. Supposedly you put great things on them. I mean, oh no, I'm kidding. If you haven't done so, please do head over to our link tree. The chat link is in there. Check out our YouTube where we post all of our previous episodes. So if you want to catch up, they're right there for you. We also have our TikTok and our Instagram for our updates. Beyond from that, we also have two lovely Discords. The first one of which is the official Player Hater Gaming Discord, where we come to share memes, talk live, and also we give you stuff. If you want to come in there and give us some support and subscribe to our Discord, we have a monthly drop of items for you, whether it be items, a homebrew monster, an NPC with a stat block, and even some personality traits, a map, and a complete one-shot for those times when you are running a game or maybe you realize you have a few hours on your hands and your friends are hanging around. Let's play D&D. Bam, we've got that one-shot ready for you. But we also have another fantastic Discord with us, and I will pass over to David to talk about that because he is way more qualified. They paid me to say that.
Wait, what? There's qualifications? I have it? Somebody, find a liar who actually gave those to me. They are wrong. I don't have any. Anyway, going back onto the matter at hand. Hi, welcome. So, you are ready to dive into the chaos of D&D. You have no idea as to what the hell a D6, a D4, a D20, or a D100 means.
I still don't know. I don't know why they made you the GM. I have no idea what these things are.
Look, it's okay. 0 is 10, double 0 is 100, okay? If you get both, if you get all zeros, it's 100, all right? Remember that. Going forward, you have no idea what it means? By all means, we'll teach you. What's a great sword attack value? We will tell you it. How much can you actually whip somebody? We will tell you it's a D4. Anyway, but let's say that you are having that itch. You want to have fun with it. By all means, join us. We will help you scratch that itch. We will give you some chaos. We will definitely give you an opportunity to get beat down by a displacer beast, or eaten by a Tarrasque, or stepped on by a living mountain. We don't talk about that one, okay? I swear, it was funny as hell. But anyway, now let's say that you want to go sit on the other side of the table. You want to be creating the chaos. You want to sit there and be like, here's a mountain of mimics. Have fun. And no, not everything is a mimic, but the chair you sat in is a mimic, and it just took a bite out of your ass. By all means.
Now, is that like, is the mountain a mimic, or is it a mountain made of smaller mimics?
No.
Yes.
You see, the mountain is actually not the mimic. The mimics are actually inside. Hey, somebody fix the screen.
Hoop.
Somebody broke the monitor. I swear it wasn't me. I promised. The mimics did not take control yet. But as you see, what happens is sometimes you can give them a room, and you've been dealing with mimics the entire time. The room is benign. What you're going to hear is the very classic, I throw a fireball. We will teach you how to deal with it. I promise you. And all the knowledge that they could have gained will be lost forever. And that is okay. We will cry with you, and we will walk you through what to do and how to actually kill that wizard without concern. Promise. So, you have never tried sitting at the DM chair? We teach you. You want to actually have more fun sitting in the DM chair? We'll give you the reins. You have no idea what the hell you're doing? We will teach you. That is what we do. Join us in Ashirma. I promise you'll have fun.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.
You're
Next, there will be a bit of a delayed start time to our Saturday stream. It will be delayed by 1 hour because somebody has a real job.
I swear it's not me.
Not
Wait, I do
going
have
to
a
say
real job.
who. You know who you are. You're in the chat. I saw you. Jobs. What are jobs? We don't know. But anyways, that believe wraps up our announcements, everybody.
I don't know.
I will
I
just
guess so,
say,
maybe.
there are things behind the scenes being worked as we speak. So make sure you pay attention to our socials and the stories told on this Wednesday night. But as more that unfolds, let's get into tonight's episode, Tales of the Skytorn. In the year 208 PT, a world once grounded by tradition and mystery was forever altered. The events leading to the tearing and uprooting of the lands have faded into legend, leaving us with a mystifying era known only as post-Torn. Player Hater Gaming welcomes you to the realm of Ulthana, where our journey takes us high above the clouds, into a realm of wonder and peril. A world composed of dozens of floating islands, each a unique culture unto itself, safe from the dangers lurking below. In this world of soaring islands and untold mysteries, danger lurks in every corner. Heroes and adventurers are born out of necessity, for the unknown has a way of finding its way into even the most tranquil of places. Meet our heroes who will shape the destiny of the Skytorn realm. Dracix, the unlikely but unyielding paladin, a beacon of virtue and strength. Red, the talented sorceress, wielding the elements with unmatched prowess. Eva, the warlock, possesses supernatural prowess, fueled by a pact of unknown origin and intent. Lovikazan, the indomitable barbarian, a force of nature and raw power. And lastly, the Doctor, the masterful wizard unlocking the secrets of the arcane with every incantation. These 5 souls, each with their own path, will converge in a tale of adventure, wonder, and intrigue. Join them as they explore uncharted territories and uncover the secrets of this realm. Welcome to Tales of the Skytorn. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for being here again, and we are going to dig into it.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
last episode, Tales of the Skytorn, some interesting things came to a headway. Conversations were had, and some things were spoken. And it was definitely an interesting dynamic to see happen with the party. But something I want to do to have a little bit of fun, kind of around
That's
the table.
scary.
I know. What is one thing that impacted your character last game?
I think we can all guess what impacted Zahn last game.
I think
There
I
were-
can guess that too.
I mean, there's one of two choices. There's one of two.
Go get sweets. And then I said, yeah, you're not getting it anymore, but here's your 2, and I'll give you the others. You want your other scoop back here? You can have it. You want another one?
You. Yep. It's fine.
Red?
Finding out that the professor was dead and her box thing is now with the government.
Is, well, not so much dead, just very incapacitated.
I mean, yes.
Eva?
Not really too much, because it was mainly Doc and Red that had shit going down.
Okay. Doc?
I'll be honest, Doc really wasn't that impacted by the events, honestly. He just kind of adapted with what happened.
You
With what
discovered
he
a
did-
lot, though.
Here's what here's a question I have for you, just so I can get that in the mind of the character, so I can narrate better.
Mhm.
What was discovered? Was it in line with his current thought process, or was it a little unsuspected?
The Professor being incapacitated by the cube was not a surprise to the doctor. He knew the cube's dangerous, given it's already killed another professor. So incapacitating Professor Gale isn't that big of a shock to him. And it only makes logical sense that if the school can't handle it, it goes to the Crown, who are more specialized to handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, I believe everybody was beginning to make their way to the docks to
Yes.
see what does a dock that is currently owned by only one underground organization operate and look like. Because on the surface level, as all of you begin to get closer and kind of go through the warehouse district and kind of the merchants and things like that, things on the surface level appear to be just fine. There's business happening, there's carts moving back and forth, there's people still making their trades, selling their wares, things like that. But I would say for as many of you have dealings in the underbelly courses, but very, very specialized to Drakkix himself. While yes, others of you have had experiences, I would say here would be where he would shine and his knowledge would shine. Given Drakkix's background, you are seeing less of and hearing less of like telltale language and cue points for selling certain things or negotiating a price a certain way. Very, how do you put this? Purposeful speaking goes into certain deals you make. You know very well. It's similar to Thieves' Cant. I wouldn't say fully Thieves' Cant, but you would know, hey, I'm selling a bushel of apples, and the guy's got a box crate behind him. You know he's not selling a bushel of apples. But for you, Drakkix, you're catching up on less of this kind of language. It's still present here and there, but is definitely much less than what you would expect. Not to say the city is overrun with corruption. It's just that's what makes a city thrive. Is you need both ends of the spectrum. You need both sides of that coin. Definitely, I would say Drakkix enjoys walking on the edge of the coin. If I had to guess.
The edge of the coin. Come on, man. There really is no edge of the coin. He stands there and everybody else goes, "Oh, there's the edge there." And he just goes, "My home?" So, as it goes, he's gonna make notes of the lack of double talk.
Mhm.
But he's gonna keep an eye out for those who are specifically still doing it, and also an eye out for the runners going from them,
Okay.
because that's where he knows he'll find the honcho.
Give me a perception check.
Yay! Let's go with a flat D20, guys. That's a 7.
7 total.
7 to I have a goose egg, all right, for a bonus.
Oof, okay.
Okay?
I would say that you are able to identify whose kind of role is what, who's a runner, who's a negotiator, who's just a buyer. But following their conversation and then more so trying to follow them, they do manage to, like the one or two that there is, they do give you the slip.
DM, I know you said there's not much. As someone who has been down at the docks as a performer, as somebody who's studied people, are there any changes in behavior that I can pick up on?
Make an insight check. That's a
Sweet.
great question. That's a great fucking. Make it an advantage. That's a great question.
Being off guard.
Yeah, you did. If you guys do that, I will reward you. I promise. I'm not like some DMs like, oh, you got me. Oh, no. Take advantage.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Huh? That makes a difference. Ooh, pretty good. 19.
Whew, 19. Cleaner would be a way to put it. It seems there are less. Besides the fact they're dead, there's less people like Radrion hanging around.
Well, is he dead, actually?
Besides the fact that him and his partner may not be the mortal coil anymore.
Yeah,
It is. It's just. It does. It does feel a little safer, almost even.
So
Not
less
to a
of
degree to where like everyone notices it, but as you put it, someone who has been here for a long time, you know how to look for someone who's about to shake you down for some coin. You know how to look for the tucked away dagger or the bit of, maybe even like a shiv off to the side or a way someone may walk or even how they carry their coin purse. They keep it hidden, stashed away. You're seeing people are just people.
so less of the low life and everything is more either hidden or polished.
Correct.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
I would say also the 19. It would come to you for sure, knowing that, okay, if, and this is a very loose if for the party at this point, if this individual is a corrupt guard, they would probably want to make sure things above the street appear to be safe, sound, and happy for everybody. Because then the public likes you. The
Mhm.
public knows, oh, we feel safer now. There may even be opinions out there that they're doing a better job than a prior person. Probably not good rumors Red would want to hear, but there may be one or two here or there.
Awesome.
This dick.
Yes.
But as you make your way beyond the warehouses and the store places and the kind of the, how do you put this? Basically, like the Sam's Clubs stores where people just come in, drop their shipment, open the crate, and start selling. They don't stock anything with it. They don't try to distribute it. They just crack the crate open and start selling. People basically, this Dracux has pretty much crack and run. Is they come in, they bring their stuff in, they drop it as fast as they can sell it, and they leave. Because to them, it's just about turn and burn, go, 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 go. But you also know there's typically not old people in that profession. They're typically either burn out or retire young.
The old truly become the best at it. But anyway.
But you are getting a bit closer. You can begin to see the vast port here in this section of the island because this is the main bit where trade and people come in, whether it's for just traveling for personal business, professional business, whether it's just making a stop here because this is a stationary point. So it's commonly used to resupply and even take a rest on shore and then get back out there. What is y'all's purpose? What are you looking for most here? What are you trying to?
Weren't
your
we
goal?
heading to a unnamed tavern?
We were.
You were. That's correct. Just want to make sure that did not change. So, Dracux, you had heard of this tavern before. You know it didn't have a name.
No, I saw what the name was. I can't remember what the hell I named it last week, but I know I named it last week.
You did. You
Broken
named
Mug?
it correct.
Yes, the broken
You
mug.
named it the Burnt Mug
Burnt
Burnt
mug.
mug. That's what
Yes.
it was.
Burnt
That's
mug.
what it was. Yes.
because the sign has no lettering on it. It's just a half burnt sign with a mug poorly carved into it.
Yep. That sounds about right. In all honesty, young Drac is the reason why that sign exists. So we're gonna head over to the burnt mug.
Okay. You head inside. Very, very seedy place. Despite the fact that it's, let me think here. You guys had breakfast, went to the college, came back, ate, hit the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So, despite the fact that it should be sunny, nice, things like that, it's located kind of in between a couple of larger warehouse style buildings. It actually looks like it's almost should be a warehouse, but you can get everyone make a perception check for me because this is going to be interesting to see who catches this.
Do I get an advantage because I kind of
No.
know the place? God damn it all. I'm trying not to have a goose egg here. This dice is so cocked
Change
on
it.
my
Alright.
screen. It's on the line between 8 and 20.
What'd you
But
get?
it gave me an 8 because it wanted to say screw you.
Levikazan.
12.
Red.
9.
Doc.
20.
Ooh, 20 total. Eva.
12.
12. I would say, Doc, you're the only one that picks this out.
Okay.
As you're getting closer, in the stonework, you can see there's some kind of difference with the way it looks. And you take a moment and look, and immediately, like, that's transmutation magic. And you realize once you step into the bar that somebody probably sectioned off just enough space within a warehouse to make this bar, because it is the exact size of the change in that brickwork, and it only goes back by about maybe 20 feet. This is a room, basically. It is 20 feet back, 20 feet wide, 10 feet tall, with a bar, almost no lighting, like maybe one horribly on its last shred of light torch. And
So we got the
what
dregs
you
of
see
that
on
torch. Got
the
it.
back wall is just filled with barrels.
No, this is not a bar. This is a murder room, Brandon. What you described as a murder room.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
It has
Nice.
tables, it's got chairs, and it's got a counter. It's a bar.
Players
you-
betting
Does it
at
have
least.
So
cups?
there's an Iron Maiden in there.
No,
I
no,
didn't describe that yet. No one's seen it.
I'm willing to bet there's at least one of those barrels is a false barrel.
Mm.
Given
You are welcome to test that assumption.
I can't do that yet.
Given
Better-
that Eva's Eldritch Invocation has changed, I will just make note that she does have her hood up from the cloak of Elvenkind. She's
Okay.
trying to hide.
You're actually trying to stealth?
Just more so stay out of sight because she does have the one with shadows where she can basically go from one hidden shadowed area to the next just so that she doesn't draw attention to herself
Got it.
because
Okay.
she now looks very vampire.
AKA she's hiding behind Zahn.
I mean, yay, if your shadow's big enough, it works.
I mean,
She's probably,
yeah.
she's probably hiding like right in between Zahn and Drac. So
Mhm.
that way both of our legs are covering her. Nobody can see her. And then added bonus is my tail's just like floating around.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, that thing there. No, that's his tail moving. Got
Yeah,
it. Never mind.
Exactly.
But you all head inside.
Mm-hmm.
Drakex, you see the familiar individual behind the bar.
He walks straight to the bar.
Take one look at you. Didn't I ban you?
Well, you said that every time, and then you still take my coin, still give me my alcohol. So therefore, no, you haven't yet.
Ah. And he just taps the counter.
He just smirks a little bit, puts like about. He thinks about it. He's just like about to take he puts 5 silver on the counter, one for each of the party.
Scoops them up. He quickly procures 5 cups and then grabs a larger pitcher and just turns around, fills it up. Well, since you're temporarily not banned, what do you want?
What, I can't come in order to actually see a friend?
We're not friends.
But I give you business, you help me. You give me business, I help you. How many times have I gotten you out of a jam?
None.
That's a lie, and we both know it. Plus, I also made that sign when I was little. You still
You
never
didn't
actually
make the sign. You burnt the sign.
I made the sign. It what brings people to you.
And he starts pouring the drinks. So you really want me to believe you drug your scaly ass out of whatever cloud corner you were hiding in and just wanted to come say hi?
Yes, no, a little bit of the first and some of the second, you know?
What do you want?
He takes his glass, starts to drink it a little bit.
And he slowly pushes the other cups towards the rest of you.
Son just downs hers in one gulp.
It's god awful.
She like hesitates for a moment, but she's like, no.
It might
Might.
get the job done after a few.
A
Already.
few. She's like,
Doc will sip taste it.
Oof.
See, it tastes
All I can
bad.
say is oof.
Press hesitation. Drinks it.
So he just, after a moment, he sits there and just goes, well, there are a couple of things that we did come for. Okay?
Well, what do you need?
One, help procuring a ship. Because we need to take I know, it's been locked down by one of the heads. I understand that. No worries. I didn't expect you to go, I have one here. I will scratch your back if you scratch mine for that. Okay? That's always been the
Right.
deal.
True.
All right. Secondly, and he kind of like points to takes a minute and just like motions to Red. You want to tell him about the wonderful person that we're trying to find?
Hmm. Well,
which one? There's so
I'm
many.
trying to figure out which one it is that you're talking about.
There are so many people we're looking for.
Just like drop the package in my lap and don't tell me anything.
Listen, we came looking for the guard.
Which guard?
Shit,
The
I
one we
forgot.
were
There's about
hard
4
looking for.
guards.
Captain Clark Price, the one who
Yes,
Zahn
that's
got
right.
all the information on last session.
Yes, Captain Price.
Yes.
It's not a name to be bandied about lightly, but do you happen to know where we could find Captain Price? Or a place
Right.
of frequence, or... Right.
And he kind of like tries to look past you and looks to the door, trying to judge what time of day it is. Because we see him stare for a moment.
Doc will hold up his watch.
Oh, thanks. He just takes it.
Oh!
He looks at it for a moment. About this time of day, and he sets it back down in front of you, Doc.
Yep.
Roughly around this time of day, he's probably back in his office counting the day's rounds. Ever since he took over this bit of the Faydrift district, I've seen 2 normal undergrounds gone, replaced by one that's twice as bad.
Right. So, any information that you could give us that would help us to perhaps fix this problem, because of course it is a problem,
And
would be
Drac
appreciated.
You're not
Drac
wrong.
also brings out 3 platinum and puts it underneath his claw, like underneath his hand for him to see it, but he's still holding on to it as incentive.
Look, he gets most of his donations
Mhm.
from anything that comes on and off the dock.
Any particular area or just all of it?
If you're hauling goods, you're a target. He
Okay.
strays away from anybody not here on business. He's got that much intelligence, I'll tell you.
Hmm.
But you want to track that back to him,
Right.
that is going to be a task.
I had assumed as much. Either way, that's what we're setting out to do.
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't bat an eye if suddenly his head was just in the middle of the street. It's the weirdest thing.
Hmm. Which is
I could
Because
help with
that also
that.
gives you more business too. And he pushes the 3 platinum over to him.
He usually runs, excuse me, not him. He's too smart for that. And beware, I don't say that as an insult. He
Right.
is smart for being what he is.
Right.
The people that collect, he's replaced the entire staff on the docks. Anyone who comes in for business, as soon as you unload your wares, before you can even get it to the dock, you speak to one of his employ.
Hmm. Which one does he visit the most frequently? What he has the most trusted one? One that maybe we
Not
could...
of them,
Right.
but from what I can tell about the way he runs things, he has them. And then from there, let's say he'll look to Drakix. What's the going rate for just docking a ship? Is it still 2 silver?
Depending on the size of the ship.
Well, it starts at 2, and then your
Yeah,
merchants or
it
goods
goes-
goes up from there very
Yes.
fast. All right.
Mhm.
So let's say you come in and your normal fee would have been a gold. Not much
Right.
at all. Well, now they're charging 2 gold base. And I can promise you, that second gold never makes it back to the dockmaster. The dockmaster is still the same dockmaster that's always been here. Unfortunately, he's old and he's clueless.
Right.
You've got to find out where that second coin's going. It's not my business, so I don't care. But I can promise you, if they're increasing the rate there, only the regular rate is getting back to the dockmaster. Figure out where the other coin is going. Maybe you'll find a trail back to Price, but I doubt it. He is smart.
Right. And with the way he's going up and down in rank, he'd have to be. That and a little reckless as well. So I'm banking on that part. Perhaps
I
we
also
need to
know
go.
he does have a bit. He enjoys running the gambling halls.
Interesting.
Look to Drakix. A few places you know. Now pay to him.
Seriously? God damn it all.
Sounds like we could
Protection
use a visit with
costs.
this.
Like I said, he removed 2 groups
All
to
right.
replace with his own. And then these new ones, they're awful. Very weird looking. Ugh.
Weird
how?
looking how?
Pale. Like they've never seen the sun.
She's gonna describe Radrion.
So you've seen them.
Right, but
That's what he says in response. So you've seen them.
that particular one. Have you seen that particular one?
No, but they all look the same to me.
No, okay, fair. So they're around here.
Oh yes, that's who took the place of the 2 that were gone.
Right. Well, that is an interesting bit of news. So if I was to want to find a specific one, I would need to stay around here, and I'd probably find him in, what, a day or 2?
Easily. Wander the docks.
Lovely. All right, sounds like we have a few places to visit here.
As far as the ship, anything that I did have now belongs to the property of the crown.
The property of the crown, of course. The actual crown or the other crown?
Price.
Right. Of course.
And I haven't seen those ships since then.
So we take care of price, we get a ship.
Right, that's what it sounds like. Would be lovely.
Okay.
Yeah?
Do me a favor, if you will. If you do find out any more information, there is an apothecary out on the fields. Can you send that over to us there?
Can do.
I appreciate it. And I'll do my best to help with the situation in order to give you more business, because I at least owe you that much.
Get the weird ones out of here, and I'll just be happy.
I plan on it.
He's about to get up. He goes like, "Wait, quick question. Those weird ones. Did one of them was they missing a leg?"
Yeah, he was.
Your
Doc
friend
perks
is
up
down
at
here
that.
Hmm.
Right.
That one owes me. So thank you for that. He just cracks his fingers. He just goes, "Oh, this is going to be."
You've been looking for that guy for like 5 sessions now.
I've been looking for that guy for 5 sessions now.
You say that, and Dot just looks at you. I believe he owes me.
No. You see, I'm just going to take his other leg, and then he could pay you.
Just make sure there's room in your bag.
Oh, trust me, there will definitely be room in the bag. And you just see, and I'm pretty sure at this time you just see a skeletal hand with a finger, like just like go like this, like fuck, and then you just see me just go like,
Push it back down.
All right, so we should head out. Though I'm thinking about gambling, but I should not do that now.
No, gambling will be our last stop of the day. We will make a stop there, but calm yourself with it.
You just see him holding like a small little emblem, and he's just like thinking about something as he's looking at it. Just goes,
Do we recognize the emblem?
"Yes, it's his guardian emblem."
Okay.
He's just like, I could definitely use this if anything. And he just has a small grin on his face too as he thinks that.
You know, as sticky fingered as you are with the general coin, I expect you to be that sticky fingered and gambling.
Well, sometimes in order to get things, you need to lose something.
Right.
And then you just need to find it again in order to find something even better.
Right.
The same way
Basically,
that
what he's saying is get the item, steal the coin back later.
No. I lose the item, locate object, we find our trail. We go from there.
That's actually a decent idea.
Assuming that it's dropped in the right place and the right person finds it.
True.
Well, if not, we just
Alvin
steal
have
them
an
blind.
idea? Oh shit.
There are plenty of people who would pick up a stray coin left.
Oh, that's the reason why. And he holds the emblem. It won't be a coin. So, out we go. First spot we're going?
First spot we're going. Does anybody have any objections to visiting the Harbour Master right now?
Nope.
I figure we ask them a few questions and see who's dropping off the money. And that'll probably be the person who's taking the money to capture price. Or we can track it back from there.
Good option.
I wouldn't ask him outright who brings it. Obviously, that could be rather suspicious.
I mean, he just said he's an old man who's not really doesn't pick up on a lot of things.
I wouldn't bank on it personally.
Alright.
Don't
Whatever
wanna
you say.
I wouldn't want to give the other guy a heads up. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
How would you suggest we go about it then?
We wait till he draws the money off and follow him.
And how will that be?
Dragons.
Typical ship comes in roughly.
I dropped some dice.
I figures as much. Jack is like thinking about it. He's just like, all right, this size, typical ships that come in, probably 3 ships coming in a day, roughly. 3 come in, about 3 leave. That's usual MO, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, DM.
No, that's a good thing, good point to go to, because some days maybe 2, some days maybe 5. Really just depends, but 3 is definitely a really good average, especially for like just merchant ships. If all you're asking is just merchant ships.
Well, those are the ones that they're looking for, because
Yeah.
those are the ones that spend the most.
Mhm.
So, off to the harbor master.
Okay.
I swear that Drac is not skipping along as he does.
Okay. As you head up to the stall, basically, it's just like an open face building that's probably about 10 feet by 10 feet with another about 15 foot by 15 foot building attached to it. But the front of it, where the open face is, with the no guards, no bars, nothing, just a elderly dwarven individual sitting there with just white, puffy, horseshoe ringed hair, the white beard of a dwarf, but just very well braided, little trinkets stuffed into it and braided into it. Got this pair of little spectacles at the end of his nose, just looking down at his book. Looks up. Yes, good afternoon. Can I help you?
I've spoken to him before. Right? Is it the same harbor master?
As yes, you've spoken him before.
Yeah.
Does he recognize you?
There's Drax owe money.
He does not.
No.
Drac just goes up and is like, hey, old man, how are you doing today?
Oh, good. Can I do for you? You need to
You don't
register your ship?
It's one of those days, huh? No, we came by a while back.
You
I had
came by a whale back.
While what? Okay, I know that you're getting along there. It's okay. I understand. You used to tell me stories in my youth about you on the Cloud Sea. It's been a while. It's been a couple of months since I've been back.
Well, if you're traveling by whale back, it probably has been a while.
Drac is just like taking a slow, deep breath. He's used to this. He knows this. He's just like, I enjoy this man. I enjoy this man. I enjoy this man. Okay, good.
By this time, you hear behind you.
Drac just like turns slightly and just like looks out of the corner of his eye at who's behind him.
You see someone that is dressed in familiar clothing, familiar to those that usually are at the docks waiting for ships to pull up, and they meet them. They have a bit of a book with them and a small coin purse.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Drac actually like makes way for him.
Thank you. He steps up.
Doc will come over to Drakex at this point and whisper to him, actually, could you ask about Rufus and whether his ship is still docked?
He just nods a little bit and just waits.
Okay.
Is this
Are
our
you-
peg leg man?
No,
No.
this is our friend who gave us a ride to Wingata from Reese. Or from my island, Peace Island.
Oh, but the guy that was behind Drax, I think we think that that's somebody that we should be following, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm just
Cool.
giving him a reason to be here. Basically.
I'm gonna guess that everybody's keeping a close eye on this individual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is welcome to make their own perception check.
All right, Goose Egg, don't fail me now. Yes, thank you. That's a 16 for me.
Damn, Red. Relax.
She wants to know where Radrion
You
is.
want to go around this here? Drakix.
16.
Levigazon.
5 with a natural 1.
It's a skill check. It's okay. Natural ones don't matter. It's fine.
She was
And it's
distracted.
dry.
That's all right. Yeah.
Needs
She
more
smells-
sweets.
She smells sweets in the air somewhere.
You get
No.
the quickest whiff.
She gets the quickest whiff, but she's brooding the whole time. She's yep.
She's like,
Red.
Drac is not gonna let me have more.
I'm sorry, did you say red?
Yes.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Nice. Doctor
11.
and Eva.
Also 16.
Okay. Where's my damn D20s? Come here. Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Red.
Yeah.
You watch as this person sets down their tome, turns it around, very business as usual, very practiced. This is their job.
Mm-hmm.
They begin to speak to the harbor master, but you notice they are speaking deliberately. They're enunciating, and they've raised their voice a bit. Like, not like just to make sure you can be heard well.
Right.
Mhm.
So that you pick up on, they definitely know who they're dealing with. They know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But you also notice the amount of information being given is a little quick. And you see as the individual, the harbor master, is trying to write and keep up, you watch as a couple of coins come from one coin pouch into another. And then it's handed over. The business concluded. The person takes their tome back and heads right back out to begin roaming the docks again, waiting for a ship to come in.
Eva will blend into the shadows and see if she can follow this figure. Since she has the cloak up.
Okay, roll stealth. Are you stealthing?
Yes.
Roll stealth check, please. With your lovely cloaked advantage.
16.
16. I'm not going to roll. It goes off passive, and I doubt their passive is high enough to see that. So you definitely feel like, while you maybe aren't the greatest at this, you've done a really decent job in this moment. You know for a fact they don't see you.
Mm-hmm. Just want to see where they're headed.
Okay. And you
If
are
I run
welcome
out
to-
of shadows, I will stop, by the way.
Okay.
I am not going to lose that feature.
Okay. So you keep with them a bit, and they do kind of get in a place to where it's hard to find shadow to go from place to place. But you're watching it, and quickly you realize that this is the boring part of the job.
Mm-hmm.
These people, the purpose of this, whoever this is, which you didn't see what happen, so you would just guess, they're just the persons in between. They quickly, as soon as a ship comes in, it looks like a merchant ship. They run up, they get their registration, they talk to the captain, they take payment, and then they immediately go to the harbor master.
Okie dokie.
But back to the harbor master's location. You watch the individual walk off.
Mm-hmm. Drac is just going to give him a moment to finish writing. Then, as he finally
finishes and then looks up to you. Yes, sorry about that. A bit of business came up. What can I do for you?
It's perfectly fine. Don't worry. I know how the business of a harbor master is. We had a question. We were on a ship with Captain Rufus. Is his ship still around?
Rufus. And he flips a page back.
Merchant, if that helps.
Merchant ship came
Flips
in.
another page back. Here. Rufus. Yes, came in pretty much empty and then left with a bit of supplies. Heading back out, just no destination. Just says that spot's blank.
Got it.
Seems still in town, so I can do a little business with him.
Yeah, we just wanted to check in if he was still, if he has come back or not.
Ah,
Also, just curious, have there been any shipments from Reese? Because I know that those were coming in frequently a while back.
from Reese? No. Two, yes. None from.
Okay.
Nothing to the Blue Roses, I assume.
Um, looks like they've had typically they're down in the their harbors, but looks like one did come through.
Oh,
Is it still here by chance, or?
Um, it is. It's gonna be almost where the wall is with the valley. It's the last, well, technically first, but last on the left.
He's gonna take out a gold piece, well, 3 gold pieces, put it on top of the ledger for him. This is for you for helping us. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, it's public knowledge. Ships come and
Yes,
go.
but as one who actually understands how busy you can get with everything and how payments for you sometimes is not what you prefer, this is a token of my gratitude for what you do.
Well, thank you. Shaky hand kind of grabs it and takes it off.
So, did we go off to the Blue Rose for a bit? And he looks at Doc.
not the priority right now. I was just curious.
At
Okay.
this time, Red gets a sending from Eva because Eva has read in the book and it just says, "Yeah, that dude was garbage."
Red, as you are standing there contemplating the wonders of the universe with your nat 20 perception, you hear a familiar voice just enter your brain.
She knows that the book will allow her to speak back, right? That's been said.
Yeah, you were, you
Okay,
know,
yeah.
but there's no
Well-
warning, there's no tingly, there's no.
Yeah.
It's just there. You
Yeah.
just hear, yeah, that guy's garbage.
She will walk outside quickly because she's not sure if the person will hear when she says things.
That's fair.
So are you replying?
Yeah,
Okay.
and she will reply with, "Well, he did steal money out of the coin purse.
Do you
He's
speak
giving
it
it.
or do you think it?
She would know how the book works. Player forgot how the book works. I think it's thinking it.
So
Does Red speak it or think it?
If she remembers how the book works, then that's what she does.
Do you remember how the book works?
Oh my gosh, the character board.
Roll a history check.
Oh my gosh.
this isn't even a history check for Red. This is more to see if the player can can force the DM to recall the information for her.
Re-rolling that. You know what? It's an 8. She's thinking it, all right?
Okay.
So she's thinking and not saying out loud.
Oh, this is beautiful.
You know, he also stole some from the coin purse too. I watched him do it. So he's giving that money to someone.
We might have to follow the purse instead.
Well, he's got to give that money to someone, doesn't he?
He does, but this isn't the one that's actually trading the money away to Price. We need to find someone else and see where that purse goes. He's just dealing with the dock and the harbor master. He's not going anywhere. At least not yet. He might later.
The point being is he has to give that money to someone at some point. That person will then take the money to Captain Price.
I'm just saying, this dude is not our immediate target.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
I have a question.
I have answers.
Did I see the secondary coin pouch?
No.
Damn.
Sorry, buddy.
That would have made my life so much easier if I did.
Mm-hmm. You know, maybe you should put your, points into that then.
I have a question. Did I notice Eva slip away?
What's your passive perception?
16.
16? Yes, you did.
The only one who did, probably.
Is anybody else here
Nope.
16 or higher passive perception?
No.
That'd be me.
You both
I have
saw
exactly 16.
it. You
Yep.
both saw it.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Me and Zon don't see shit.
What you do see is this interesting thing happening with Red. You see her mouth moving, but no words are coming out.
Outside. Mhm.
Okay, it's just another spasm. It'll be fine.
Drac just like comes out, just looks over at her as he sees the mouth movements and just goes, "Are you hungry? Are you trying to be like a fish?"
Doc is assuming she's cursing on her breath.
She just flips Drac off.
Upon seeing that, Doc
Mid-sentence,
concludes
she's
he is
like-
correct.
He just, "Oh, okay, you're fine. Got it. Understood. Okay, moving on." He just looks to the others and just goes, "Okay, and where should we go now?"
She switches fingers. 1 minute. Still talking. No. Once she gets done talking to Eva, excuse me, she will say, "Well, that was a lot of nothing. Eva followed him, and he's not currently giving his money to anyone. This isn't the person that we need to follow back to Price."
Are we sure about that? Could this be a set time when he drops it off or someone makes the exchange?
Does he still have the other purse on him?
Yeah, he
Like-
does. He hasn't given it to anyone.
Now, you see, this is the trick to it, if you will. If you are trying to hand something off to somebody, a quick drop and grab, you can drop the pouch into something, like let's say a barrel, grab another bag, and everything looks the same. Somebody else comes around, grabs what's in there, and can do the handoff. That's the way I would do it. If I was sitting at the top and I was having something like this, and he starts to realize, like, wait, he's actually saying this out loud. He starts to grab them and starts to move somewhere so there's less people. And when he realizes like there's nobody around, he still like talks slow to the party and just goes, "If I was at the top and I was doing this, the way that I would do it is I have one person or a couple situated on the dock itself to get the money for me. From there, they would drop the money bag in predisposed positions, take a replacement, and somebody would would actually bring the money to another location to do another swap, empty bag for full bag, and nobody would actually really be leaving. They'd still be doing their job.
Right.
So the
Well.
question is, does he still have the full bag, or is it an empty bag and he dropped the money somewhere else?
She will use cast message to talk to Eva because she's not sure if
Okay.
she can initiate this crap. And you should probably come back over here. Did you see him drop the money anywhere? It's still on him, right? Did he act weird around any specific spot or stop too long, take a pause? Anything unusual?
DM, how far did I go?
I would say you would be within the parameters of message, but you're out there about 90, 100 feet away.
Okay. Just wanted to double check. Because then I can't send message back. So, would I have observed this person going
That
near any barrels, any crates,
is
anything
a
where he...
great question for a perception check.
Sweet. 15?
15? You do not.
As in, there is nothing there, or I didn't see that happen?
You didn't see that happen.
Okay. Just wanted to double check before I send the words back.
Yep.
No, I didn't see anything. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Right.
There's plenty of stuff on the dock. There's so much crap it could have dropped anywhere if he did it. I mean, I'm in a pretty decent spot. I can just sit and observe for a while. Or we can go somewhere else.
And she'll turn to the party. Do we want Eva to continue watching for a little while? Do we leave someone here with her? Do we go? What do you want to do? Because she's in a perfect spot to sit and watch, apparently.
Leaving her here to watch is a good idea. Leaving someone else to watch Eva is also a good idea, given who's been following us around lately.
Mm-hmm. I second that option.
Perhaps we should leave someone that looks like they belong here. And she looks at Drakex.
As the whole party slowly turns and look at Drakex.
Drac just looks at looks down at his clothes. There's still like smoke coming off a little bit.
Yep.
He's just like,
You look fancy.
he's just like, man, now I have to get changed.
You're just the first mate this time.
You're just a fancy dock worker. It's fine.
Could introduce yourself as Captain Drakex.
Too early for that. He wants to, but it's too early for that. He doesn't have a ship yet. It's taboo to call himself a captain before he has a ship. All right, let's see. He looks around. He goes like, all right, where am I going to find an easy mark in order to get them to let me to work?
You're using that goose egg perception again?
Yeah, probably. Do I?
I would say in this instance, due to roleplay narrative and background choices, there's not really a need for a roll here. I mean, come on, people.
All right.
So if you're going to stay,
Mm-hmm.
we can handle yours once the party departs.
Yes.
Okay. The rest of you,
Where would we like to go?
what would you do up to?
Well,
Gambling house. Gambling house.
we should probably take. Well, no, Drakex has all the money.
Yeah, none of us have the money.
So better fucking get it from.
Drac is just like
How much can I snowball?
look. Let's put it this way: Drac has probably like a small little pouch. He grabs it out. He puts in like about 300 gold into it, about another 50 platinum, and then he also takes his guardian emblem, and he looks to them all and he goes, "If it comes down to it, you can also try not to, but use this."
Are you going to tell him which house to go to?
He's gonna tell him to go. He's gonna tell him his favorite house.
Roll a d4.
Okay.
Oh,
I got lists, man.
So
That is
chat.
a 3.
3?
Oh.
Mhm. Also, Drac is going to with every coin as he's
You cannot make this shit up, y'all.
before you tell us the name.
no.
Okay.
Every single coin that he puts into this bag, he also looks at it and he scratches into it a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Sits there for 300 coins.
And 50
No, it's
platinum.
Don't be
look,
so
I
wide.
he
said
has an-
300
he
gold
has an
piece.
18. He has an 18 strength, so it doesn't take him that long to actually like cut a
Yeah,
small groove
but
into each coin.
It's 300
He's
coins.
still-
You're sitting there for
350
5
coins.
minutes.
You're gonna be there for a little
Perfectly
bit.
fine.
Yeah.
He's like explaining everything about the house anyway, like
Yeah.
what they do. He just scratches into this stuff, and then hands the pouch over
you-
to Doc.
Describe to them a place that is located within the heart of the Phaedrift Market Square. This place is adorned with azure and gold decor, evoking an air of sophistication, as is called the Azure Dragon's Den.
Send this to the rich house, huh?
You can't make this up.
What does Drac look like? Does anybody need a reminder?
No.
Listen,
An
You're
azure
wearing your fancy
dragon.
cloak right now.
He looks like an azure
Smoke
dragon.
coming off of you.
This is just.
At current, I think Doc's the
You
only
can't
one
make it
who would pass in a company of that place.
so the question is it good luck if they don't bring Drax or bad luck if they don't bring Drax?
We'll find out.
We'll find out next time. No, I'm kidding.
We all have our fancy clothing from that one visit.
You
we
do
made
have
to that
it.
lord.
Who chose to wear it today?
Well, Doc's got his
We have a
cane.
bag of holding.
You know, hold on.
We have a bag of holding. We probably
Hold on.
brought it with us.
Hold on. You see, you guys got to remember this, okay?
Yeah.
Drac has gone there coming directly off of a ship. You have seen him in tatters. He has gone to this place in tatters. It looks so sophisticated. When you walk in, it just looks like bombs all over the place. They don't care about how you dress.
Maybe they do, and they just don't say anything, and they just take all your coin.
That is also
Also fair.
possible.
You wonder why they always want to go to certain tables. Oh yes, sir. We have
That one right
the
there.
great table over here for you. It's totally not located in a corner for no reason.
Your usual, sir.
Yeah, the usual behind the curtain table.
So yeah, he probably has like everybody's fancy clothes inside of his bag too. He just starts to like bring it out. He's just like here.
Zon looks
Here.
very displeased.
Doc didn't wear his. Didn't have to buy any because Doc's
Yeah,
the one
just
that has to
cane.
usually dress.
Yeah.
I just had a cane.
Yeah.
Doc is a pimp. It's canon.
Hey, you guys were joking for so long about calling the group Doc's harem.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
You know, in all honesty, Drac is also going to take off the bag, and he's going to hand it to Doc and just go, "Don't spend everything, please. I'd like to keep a war chest that for possible spending."
I will do my best to limit all of our wagers.
I was going to
Also,
say
there is some-
there.
Yes,
he
please
was
do
gonna-
not let Zon put her hand into
He
the
was
bag.
going to say
We know
there,
we will
and
not
then he
have
caught
money.
himself saying it because he realizes he probably needs it too, because he's a penchant for gambling a little bit too. Not an addiction, but still.
Yes.
I
He
do.
also, as he's doing that, as he's giving the bag over, he actually takes like about another 10 gold coins, gives it to Zon, and just goes, for your sweets, but please do not spend it all at once. Limit 1 gold per purchase.
But that's and Doc is like, that's still 20
That
apples.
is still a lot of things you can buy. Just limit them 1 gold per
Fancy schmancy
purchase.
gambling house, probably.
Yeah.
If you're getting sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone remembers, but Doc's incident when he got put into brig on that ship was over a card game.
Yeah. I remember. But
When
also,
you
he really doesn't.
intimidated the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. They were being rude, to be fair.
Listen, at this
Alright.
moment in time, for the 3 of them, he's only giving the bag to Doc because he feels like that's the least terrible idea. Red will probably spend all the money gambling it away because she
No.
gets pissed off. Zahn is gonna go like, oh, sweets, buys half of the stores within like a 4-block radius because all the money's in there. Doc is at least gonna limit himself, kind of.
Kind of close, yeah. His only odd proficiency he has is playing card sets, so
Red probably might actually be the best person to handle this too.
Yeah, but also at the same time, he's just like, he's handing it over to Doc, and I feel like Red just goes, "No, I'll take that as a precaution." Just snaps it out of my hand. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm gonna go to
Right.
work now.
It's like
I've
the
got
beginning
this,
of the
you go there.
Jetsons show.
Doc was the only. I think Doc's the only person in party who has gamble technically.
Yeah. Make
Until
sure you
tonight.
keep Eva safe, right? One scratch on her head and you and I will have words.
Didn't I keep her safe last time?
I'm reminding you.
I always keep her safe.
Counters,
Alright.
different question.
Damn.
All right. So the 3 of you are heading to the Azure Dragon's Den.
Yep.
2 of you are staying here.
Split the party.
Who's leading the venture to the den?
I mean,
Red or Doc, I guess.
yeah, Doc can lead it. Red's gonna just
All right.
change on the way over into her dress that was in the bag of holding.
Doc, roll a d20.
Flat D20.
Yep.
8.
8. You guys go first, actually. I rolled a 5 for the other party.
All right.
Heading back into the Faydrift Dynasty, moving through the streets, getting yourselves past the warehouse district, past the beginnings of the houses, and past an area where even Eva's house is at. You eventually arrive at the main Faydrift Market Square. And it's there, following directions given to you by Drakix, you head off the main street to a bit of like a side main street until you come to a large blue bricked building with a very apparent large draconic mouth open as the doorway into this place. It's actually like the overarch. The doors, double doors, wide open. There's I wouldn't say like a red carpet treatment is down, but there's a carpeted entrance that is not like tattered, but in decent condition. There's no one manning the door. It's not like guarded that way, but you can see that you can and hear the sound of fun and revelry from inside. You head inside, and just as described, adorned with azures and blue, gold, bit of bronze here and there, various bright, vibrant colors. This place is not extravagant, but definitely nice. And you do see a bit of maybe like 2 months ago dressed Drakix type people. And you see some people that match kind of how he's dressed now in a tone of how much money was spent on just clothing.
Please get out of my head, DM. That's kind of creepy. I just posted in chat. Everyone else is in cosplay except for Drakix.
But you head inside. You can see there are a number of games or number of tables being used. There is 2 bars, kind of in each of the far corners. There are various people wandering around, holding platters with food, drink. What do you do? Oh, and there's, of course, live music.
Doc would look to Red. Well, I want you to look at the cards table.
All right.
Okay.
Here's take 100. Don't spend it all at the cards table.
I intend to make more than that back. Yes.
Right. Zan.
Yes. What did you say?
You cut out.
You cut out hard.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all right.
Well, I'll change what I said then. Oh, bless you. Are you going to gamble?
There is a very intense look in her eyes, and then she knows where she is. This probably isn't the best place or time to start shit. I don't know. Am I?
No, if they have gambling. No.
You cut out again. I'm sorry. There we go.
I don't know if they have gambling where you're from. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
They don't have this type of gambling. Let's.
Oh, you're definitely versed in gambling. Just not this guy.
Just not this guy. No.
Would you like to tag along with the doctor, with me, somebody to figure out how to play the games?
Okay. In all honesty, DM, I need to know. This is probably the reason why I go here a lot. There's an arena downstairs, isn't there?
Is there a secret arena? Is there a Oh, Zan's gonna try and find a secret arena.
Would you, with answer in mind, and understanding what would happen if you divulge this information to particular members of your party, would you have divulged this information?
He would have told Red, as they were leaving, of the existence of the arena, and just said, as a
Make a history check.
last resort.
Who, me make a history check?
No, Drakix.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a 15.
Okay.
Because
You
I
know-
also have a ghost egg for that.
You want to know all I imagine? Have you guys ever seen Sherlock Holmes 2 with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, what part?
I'm Watson at his frat party,
Yes. Yes.
and Zon's about to come crashing down from the ceiling onto the table like Sherlock.
Oh my
Yes.
god. So, would you roll?
15.
Okay, that is the DC I set. You would have told Red that yes, there is a fighting pit below, and you would have given her the code word because it's not known. I mean,
Mhm.
gambling is tolerated.
Yeah.
Illegal gambling ring for fighting, really not tolerated. Super illegal.
Yeah.
Right.
But you would have told her that. You would have given her the warning, and you would have given her the phrase. She is to find whoever is the current kind of table boss on the floor at
Mhm.
the time and tell them you want to play at the Underdark tables.
Mm-hmm. And once again, as he says that, he also says, as a last resort.
Right.
I would imagine if Drakix tells you something's illegal, you probably realize it's super illegal. This is a new level of illegal.
It's
Okay.
like, this is like for Drac to even say, like, as a last resort, is just like, let's not get caught here because we're not going to go to prison illegal. We may have to run off the island and never come back illegal.
Red's not really from here. No, I'm just kidding.
You're not going to go to jail. You go to scary jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary jail
Turns
under the
out-
clouds.
Turns out they
No.
broke a lot of deep just to make the pit.
Not even. They sent us back to Reese and we had to run for the tax man.
Nobody wants that. But the
No.
water is
So-
ready.
They're still scared
So
about
Zahn looks at Red like, okay, look, wherever I go, I'm gonna lose money. I don't know any of this. I can't, arm wrestle people, punch people in the face, that kind of thing. So, whatever you give me, wherever you tell me to go, I'm gonna lose it.
The whole point is not really to keep hold of the money, especially where he scratched it. So
So, what do you say?
so I'm saying you can still have money to gamble if you want. Just have fun at one of the tables.
Sure.
Do you want to gamble with me or gamble with Victor? We'll have a knockdown drag out fight later. Right now,
I
Would you
will
He's
go
the fighting
gamble.
ring for her. That's
Sure.
what we're not doing.
I will go gamble with Doc.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Because
So-
you're gonna. Would you feel comfortable with 50 or 100? Which one? No, you can't save any of it for sweets.
Why do you
That's just why
assume
he
it's
gave her 10
sweets?
gold on the side. That's just why he gave her 10 gold on the side.
Right.
That's her
I'll take the
food.
100. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
And she gives her 100 gold for gambling.
Okay. So for
Don't
this, I'm
leave
gonna
here with any of this.
Got it. So there are two primary games being played at this particular gambling house. There's one with cards and one with dice.
Mhm, mhm.
Doctor is going towards the cards, so I'd imagine Red, you go towards the dice.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
I will
let's
say,
go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
Zahn did not change into her fancy clothes because she hates them.
That's fine.
It's just no.
Oh. However, though,
Mhm.
Zahn, you would have been stopped at the door.
Weapons.
Weapons check.
Mhm, mhm,
And
mhm.
anybody that has visible weapons on them. So, Doctor, do you have anything visible on you? Any
I try
visible
to keep-
weapons?
I try to keep the dagger concealed,
Okay.
given what it is.
It's a dagger.
hmm
Red.
No, not at the moment. Fire later, maybe.
Okay.
I mean,
Zahn,
unless they kept
unfortunately,
my
you are
cane.
stopped at the door.
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like this place. It is the dwarves and the hobbit giving up all their weapons and more just keep on
Yeah.
coming out.
Well, here's the thing: is you do get stopped by a decently well-dressed male individual, probably about 30, 40.
hmm
Pretty built for their size, not Zahn big by
Yeah.
any means, not Levika Zahn big, but
Mhm.
decently well built. And they're like, are you here for the tables?
Yeah, I'm here for the tables.
Right. Well, until you're here for something else, we'll need to hold on to those weapons, ma'am.
What other things are there?
Is
He gives you a look and says, none.
I think you're lying.
Inside check.
fun. They're not here to stop
Damn it.
things.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay. Reroll it.
God damn it. 9.
It is better.
Oh. Oh.
You just know, like they're in a gambling house. Everybody's fucking shady, of course, but you can't pin it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for the tables, whatever that means. Yeah.
Right. Name?
Lovigazan.
He writes it down real quick. All right, what do you got on you?
My
He
great
starts writing out like a receipt ticket.
pulls out her great sword, a hand axe, a hand axe, 6
axe,
javelins, quarter staff, 28 pythons,
Okay, we don't.
a hunting trap, her great axe,
Okay, hang on.
10 torches.
Why are you?
They can all
Weapons.
be
Well,
weapons.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, technically, you can
All
use
those
the
were
torch as a
weapons.
weapon.
Yeah.
All those were
Either if
weapons.
it's unlit,
Just
it's a
leave
club.
your bag, please.
He comes over with the trolley. He just goes. He just
Yeah,
pushes
He
everything.
just
this
writes bag at the bottom and hands you the paper.
You know, always on. She would try to smother someone with the bag itself.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
She just
wrong.
stuffs things in the bag and beats him with it.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
would. Wraps. I'm not going to go into that detail on stream.
Just goes, reckless!
She'll drop the bag with a clunk.
Hits him with the agent 45 strangle. Cold still. Just...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's okay. She still has her cloak. She can use that to smother somebody.
That's right.
Exactly. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Well, your hands are bigger. Your hands are probably bigger than most people's faces too.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could just.
Yeah.
It's like, not even that. Really, in all honesty, just like 2 fingers. Pinch
Oh,
the
yeah.
size of his
grab
neck.
at the temple, start
Exactly.
pinching.
Exactly.
Not even size of the neck. Give it about 10
She's
seconds.
not
Let go.
laughing.
He's gone.
I mean, as someone who is as tall as Zahn is in real life, it's true.
Yes. Yes. Is very true.
Well, then,
This is
before
all
I
jokes
describe
for the
the
record.
games that all of you are going to play, let's go ahead and take our break. Get some quick snacks. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We'll see you guys then.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us during our break, for hanging out. We appreciate it. As normal, as we go through this, they want to do their best to make sure I crack and break and laugh as soon as we come back. But I'm going to stay strong right here. You and me, we're doing this. I unfortunately did not have snacks this time. I know I'm a big poster child of having snacks, but I had dinner right before stream started, so I wasn't hungry just yet. But I promise I will get snacks afterwards. I may even sneak a few when you're not looking. But anyways, David, what'd you have for snack time?
Air.
Great choice. Air biscuits, love them.
They are delicious.
Meg.
I currently have barbecue pork buns as my
Ooh,
dinner.
nice.
So, yes, they're very satisfying right now.
How's your popcorn, Red?
I'm gonna surprise everybody twice today. I didn't have popcorn.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
I
This is the
had
end of the world?
right
This is the end.
something.
This is
Like
the end.
I'm on actual camera today first, and then
Right.
second.
What has happened to the world?
Right, I know. I had the leftovers of my dinner, so it's just some mashed potatoes.
Oh, nice. I mean, I like mash. I like potatoes in pretty much any format they come in.
Yeah.
So
These are Wisconsin cheddar
Ooh,
potatoes.
solid choice.
Potatoes
Solid.
are the ultimate food.
Yes, they are.
Nice. Eva?
I'm in the same boat as you. I just had dinner. I might finish dinner if I decide I need to nibble on something.
Gotcha.
Made some pesto penne.
Ooh, nice. That sounds really good. Doctor?
As a role reversal, I actually have a snack. It is Hot Pockets.
Oh, nice. Oh, dude, that takes me back.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, but
I
what
was
kind of
already
Hot
then.
Pockets?
Yeah, that's important.
Classic pepperoni and cheese.
Okay.
Solid.
Good choice. Good choice.
Alrighty then. Those at the gambling house. The cards is Zahn and Doctor.
Mhm.
The game, as you come to learn it, is called Serpentine Poker.
All right.
Each player is dealt a hand with 3 cards. After the first round, a player may choose to increase the pot, draw another card, or they may choose to stay. If you draw another card, you can increase your chances of having the highest hand in the play, but it does reduce your take of the winnings if you take the extra card. So if you play with 3 cards and nobody calls high, you might have a chance doing pretty good. But as soon as another person begins to take that 4th card, you begin to wonder, is my hand strong enough? Is it worth the drop in the percentage of winnings? So we'll start with that table. The two of you sit at the same table, I'm guessing? Different tables?
Okay. Same tables here.
Same tables? Okay.
Imagine Doc sat down first and then Zahn joined.
Yep. You are joining a table of 2 other individuals. 2 male individuals. Probably they look like chip hands, chip right, something along those lines, where they're dressed, their demeanor, but they're pleasant, they're nice. They give that nice, that professional, like white person smile and nod.
Doc returns the nod. Can't really do the smile.
Yep. You do get a bit of a look for a moment. But the dealer looks at the 2 newcomers. All right. Well, have you played before?
Has Doc played this before? I do have proficiency with playing cards.
I would say you've heard of similar versions of this. It probably goes by number of names,
I
but
know-
you've heard of it.
Rot's played a similar version of this actually, so
Yeah. And Zahn, from where you're from, you've played a similar version of this, just you know it by a different name.
Of sorts.
All right, then. He quickly draws out 3 to each of you, and then 1 to himself, leaving it face down. Second and third to each of you. So I need the 2 of you to roll a d4 for your first card. A d6 is your second card, and a d8 is your third card. Add them together keep it to yourselves.
I am rolling physical dice for everyone in chat.
Same here,
Okay.
if you could
Yeah,
here.
roll physical dice. I want you to roll physical dice.
I'm rolling my Luvikazon dice, made by the wonderful Eva here.
Nice.
You said add the numbers together?
Add them together. Hang on to them
Math.
as I roll 2 quick sets. Actually, 3.
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice the dealer takes their first card face down, their second card face down, but their third card face up. And their third card is a value of a 1. So now you can see the dealer may not have a strong hand, and the dealer represents the house. So the house has a good chance to lose here, maybe. It's your choice how the other 2 members are looking.
Also,
So
do we
depending
need to...
upon,
Go ahead.
that's the first round. The dealer looks to all of you. Does anybody wish to request a 4th card? And the buy-in, by the way, was 1 gold.
Question. And this is the point where we can either choose to take the extra card or throw more money in, right?
You get the extra card by throwing in more money.
Okay. Doc's staying.
You're staying?
Mhm.
Okay.
Son will stay.
Okay. Let's see here. The other guy, one of them to your left is on. He puts in a coin and gets a 4th card.
Uh-oh.
Now, when this happens, you learn a fun mechanic of this, how the house plays. The house takes a card as well.
Okay.
A face-up card with a value of 7.
1 and 7 are showing. Okay.
Then they go again. Buy-in for a card is now 2 gold.
Doc will place 2 gold.
Okay.
Zon will also place 2 gold.
Okay. Roll a d10.
I've come to realize when Zon's just mimicking Doc at this point. It's like he puts money in, she does. He doesn't,
That's how,
won't.
that's how she played it at home too. Like, there were family members that she would play with, and she would just like, yep, they're doing that, I'm gonna do this. That's how it plays, right? You just copy
You all
the other
notice
person.
that the individual to Doctor's right does not put in. Dealer says, okay, reveal your hands. So we'll go from Zon's left to Doc's right. The individual to your left, Zon, presents a total of 15 points.
Okay.
Zon, what do you have?
16.
16. You are currently high winner. Doctor.
17.
Doc is currently high winner. The individual on the end reveals 3 cards that equal 15. And the house holds 11.
Okay.
So the house loses. Doctor, you were the high winner.
Yep.
So see here, it was 4 people, so that's 4 gold. And then 2, 4, 6 more, 10 total. Doc, you notice that you and the individual with 3 cards both
Scoop.
take 4 gold.
Mhm.
And 2 remain in the house.
Alex?
I think I understand the equivalence to this as a player. I think
You
Doc will probably grasp it.
you begin to understand it's worth the risk sometimes. If you may not be high card,
But
he
the
only
last
had
one standing.
3.
As long as he beats the house. All right.
Again?
I'm up for it.
Okay. The buy-in doubles. It is now 2 gold.
I'll place 2 gold in.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So we start a base of 8. You're each given 3 cards. Roll your dice.
Got me itching to actually roll as if I was there. you
Do
know?
it.
You want me to tell you what? You want me to tell you what I had from my last rolls?
What'd you have?
I had a 2 for the D4, a 3 for the D8, and a 6 for the D6, and then I rolled a 6 and a D10.
Nice.
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 I
very
had
nice.
a 4, a 6, and a 2.
Oh,
Somewhere.
I saw that D10 roll. It's just the,
Oh yeah,
the house
and then
lays
another
down 2 face down cards. Their
Mhm.
face up card is a 7.
2. Mm.
The extra card is now 4 gold.
Yeah, she'll buy in.
You'll
Doc's
buy
staying.
in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doc is staying.
um,
Give me one moment, guys. I'll be right back.
you're good. The other 2 are going to buy in as well. So that's
Sorry, internet's up a little bit.
24 gold in the pot. The dealer lays down an 8 face up.
Oh God. Son, no. Why, son?
Doc will pay the double again. Get a 4th card.
Okay. Everybody has 4 cards.
Yep.
Individual to Zon's left. Hang on, let me remath real quick. The individual to Zon's left shows 21.
Good rolls.
Fuck.
Zon,
17.
the dealer, shows 18.
Damn it.
Doctor,
19 total.
person to your right, shows 18.
I came second this time.
Since there are no, well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's nobody with 3 cards.
No.
There's no
Okay.
second place. There
Yeah.
is first place winner and the losers.
What's bad is the 2 cards you had put up total to a 15. I had a 14 on my 3.
Man.
I had to pull.
For the sake of this, and we had a fun role play here, are you guys going to just keep playing until you spend all your coins?
I'm playing until I make a profit.
Play until you make a
No.
profit?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we could stay here and play this all night long.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Mhm.
We will instead let's just play some real quick hide card games. Just roll a d6. If you can beat the house, you win.
Okay.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
4.
5.
5. Roll again, Meg.
Each side. Okay.
5.
5 again.
Again?
Grab a d20.
Super rollies.
Oh, yes.
No, we're just gonna grab a d20 now.
Okay.
Super rollies.
Rollies. 12.
10.
Haha.
All right.
Son maybe goes a
D6 all
little bit
around.
crazy and like nearly flips the table. She
Yeah.
doesn't realize how
Red, you hear like cheering, everything. Like they're starting to get a crowd. Like they're having some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So do it again.
6?
4.
Both of us?
Oh no. Oh, 6.
Everybody.
I got a 2.
Oh, D6. 2 for the D6.
Lost. I win.
Yep.
One last time. This one for the cookies. 4.
5.
I'll say Zahn, you're in the negative. Doc, you're in the positive. But overall, the house won. You feel confident you distributed a good amount of coins and getting some different ones back, making sure you don't take your own scratched coins.
That's kind of the point of me wanting to bet a lot of it in the first place.
Yeah. We will now go to another side of the gambling hall. It's where Red is.
Oh.
Red, you approach a game that has 1, 2, 3. Yeah, has 3 sets of dice. No, I'm sorry, 2. It is 2.
Okay.
It has 1 dice. They're both shaped like a kind of like a chess piece of the rook, but instead of being the rook, it's a dragon's neck and head.
Okay.
One of them has 12 sides to it.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has 4 sides to it, but it's
Mhm.
painted in a manner to where 2 sides are black and 2 sides are white. Basically,
Okay.
there are 24 options.
Okay.
You can choose 1 through 12, and then red or black. And before you on the table, like a roulette table,
Uh-huh.
is the numbers 1 through 12. And then there's 1 through 12 in red, 1 through 12, or in white, 1 through 12 in black. And then there's just 2 big like rectangles that take up the whole like length of that on the table. One's just painted white, one's painted black. So you can choose just a number and get a certain amount. You can choose the exact thing it lands on, color and number, or you can choose just the color. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. How much do you put down on what?
Okay, cool.
You're
This
basically
is gonna
playing
be
roulette.
quick.
Yes.
Yeah. This one's gonna be extra quick.
Okay.
Because she's putting all of her money down on different things.
Oh shit. Okay. What are you putting it down on?
All of the 100.
Okay.
So she's putting 25 on black 6.
Okay.
She's putting 50. Oh,
25 on black 6.
okay.
Black 11. Black 11.
Okay.
And he ropes it in.
Okay.
So
So
you
she's
see other people kind of like coming up to you, like, oh, tough luck, come on. And they start putting their bets down too.
okay. So she puts 50 on white.
Okay. 4 black. 4
Mhm.
black.
And then
He
she
rakes
puts
it in.
she puts 25 on 10.
On just 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, white 1. White 1.
Cool, that's all of her 100. She's done.
Oh my god.
He
The
did say
point
she
is
was
to
going in.
get the coin out there.
It's very true. What's your demeanor when you lose?
She's trying to lose right now, but she's not trying to be overly looking like she's trying to lose.
Make a performance check.
Okay. Did the I'm re-rolling that. 16.
Okay. So after about, for you, it's all of 5 minutes, if that.
Yep.
You head over to the table. As you can see, Levikazan and Doctor are just having a great time gambling cards back and forth, smaller amounts. About half hour, 45 minutes they spend at that table
Okay.
before they get to the results that we concluded a moment ago.
How much profit did I make?
How much profit did you make?
Yeah, you said I wasn't a positive.
That's true, I did.
Good.
I'm going to limit how much you can win back.
I mean, you said it was a small margin of profit, so
I
like I'm not
did.
expecting a lot, like maybe 10% more. So like 110
well, I'm rolling
gold.
a D4 and a D6. The 4 is the first digit, the 6 is the second digit.
Okay.
11 gold.
Yeah, it's about what I expected actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Going in with 100 gold, getting 11 gold back on top of it. Yeah, pretty good actually.
All right. Zon, you're in the hole.
Yeah.
89 gold.
Oh.
The reverse.
Basically, Zon just took her gold and gave it to Doc.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do while you're here?
Why?
We're in the middle of the pay drift though, right?
Mhm.
I will point out to both Zon and Red when we meet up. I probably should go by the apothecary and check for some mail. Actually, I am expecting a letter, but I didn't buy their check.
True. How are we going to let the others know?
That is what I was bringing up for. Do we want to just run by the docks first? It's near the train station.
It's true.
Let Dracus know that we didn't lose all of his money, just a good majority of it.
Money. It's our money.
I
It
mean,
is.
he's kind of possessive of the money.
We are
Dragon.
in
Yeah.
the core where we are.
That is true.
And as you gesture that, you all realize something I forgot to mention.
Oh no.
Actually, you know what? We'll put some theatrics to this.
Oh goody.
You begin to notice that some individuals who are dressed in attire of the Dragon's Den are coming down and beginning to gently move people away from a certain table in the middle. Just like, hey, we're going to ask you to move. We have some things happening here, things like that. And you watch as the table itself is cleaned of cards, coin. It's cleaned of the cloth itself. It is picked up and carried out. And all of you begin to hear as down from the ceiling, a cylinder disc shape the size of one of the tables, so roughly 5 feet across entirely, begins to lower and lower. And you can see it looks like it's got some kind of like glass around it. You're not really sure. And as it's lowering, you'd see it's straining to lower. You can see as it gets lower and lower, you realize that this 5 foot wide across round table with probably 3 or 4 feet tall glass is filled almost to the brim with gold, platinum, gold daggers, swords, armor, trinkets, spells cases, just any crowns, little gold treasure chests. And you can see emblazoned around it in this slowly rotating arcane words, the Dragon's Hoard.
Drax secretly owns this place.
That's where
And
he
that
gets
is
all the
his hoard.
money.
And it's you watch as someone who is very well dressed, familiar to Yuzan, the person that stopped you at the door, walks up to it. And as we come to our evening events, I welcome all of you to come test your luck. Maybe you will win the Dragon's Hoard. Our tables are numerous, from the ceilings and beyond. Please feel free to test your luck, skill, whatever you have to call it to make yourself sleep at night. Just remember, and he like slaps the glass. It could be yours. And you hear people getting around. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna win it. No, I'm gonna win it. Yeah.
Is this a player question? Is this like just a new game has appeared, or is this more of a if you were playing at our tables and you're doing well, you could have this same amount kind of thing?
Basically, you realize that there's probably going to be certain tables now dedicated towards having basically a nightly tournament.
Okay.
If you want more, you'll have to just do some investigation, but you imagine there's probably a tournament to go on with this large of a thing. I doubt it's a one-night thing.
Mm-hmm.
Brack would have known about this, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
And Red knows about it and the rules.
Red, you know that the best way to win this is to not play. Because nobody wins. In the entire history of this place's existence, no one has ever drained the hoard. People have won a chance to dip in a bucket and or carry as much as they possibly could carry with nothing falling out of their pockets. But no one's ever taken the whole lot.
Neurotic hears this is an avid gambler. He's like, that's a challenge I want to try. Doc's practical and won't do it.
Mhm. Right, we should probably go. Nobody ever wins that.
I bet that's probably how they get all the money to be there in the first place.
I mean, by
Mhm.
the tables and whatever weird shenanigans they have going on with secret games that they don't tell people about. And, dudes.
Probably in a gambling house, they have super extra illegal stuff happening, and probably you have to have some kind of a way to get into them, and we obviously don't. So,
Do we not?
I mean, do you?
I don't.
Point is-
Drax wasn't telling me anything. He was talking to you a lot.
Right. Well, he was telling me
Oh.
about this. Mr. Dragon's Hoard, and that nobody has ever wanted.
Guy insight red.
She's not lying. You are welcome to, yes. I'm just letting you know the answer may not come in the form you wanted to, even with a
Yeah.
great success.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
16?
Okay.
Natural
Oh.
one. I want to reroll. I want to reroll that actually.
Okay.
You're welcome to.
I'm rolling performance or something.
There we go. I mean, it's better. 14.
14. I want you to. Do you know how to whisper me rolls?
I believe I do. Hold on.
If not, do you have your dice on you?
I have dice, yeah.
All right. Roll your roll.
Got it.
Message it to me and tell me which one you're using.
Okay.
As this is
Oh my
going
gosh,
on,
where are you?
all of you can slowly hear the voice of Drakex in the back of your mind. It's just one more round. Come on, we can win. It's just one. Come on, we
Just
can do
one
this.
No. If it's
I-
really that case, Drac is just going like this. It's the horde. The horde is ours. Take it.
Get your swords
Don,
on.
you get the sense that she's definitely not lying to you. She knows better than to lie to you. But you aren't getting everything. So the question is, would Zahn rule deceit by
Omission.
omission to be lying?
It's hard.
I love making these questions
Because-
for my players because they're like, fuck.
Yes and no. It depends on the person.
Well,
Because
it's
of
Red.
her current relationship with Red, yes, it's 100%
Well, there you go.
lying.
There's omission. You are not getting the full story. You don't know how much is missing. You don't know what's missing.
Mm-hmm. What else is there, Red? What is this other
We're
super...
not getting into it. It is highly illegal.
But highly illegal is only if we get caught.
And we're at a very large gambling. The man asked you at the door, practically, for the password. No!
So you know there is a password.
There's a good chance of being caught. We're not doing it.
About this time, Dr. Red, I'm going to omit you from this because you are in conversation, even though your passive is high enough.
Okay.
You're in conversation. Doctor, you watch as a couple guards walk in.
Doc will glance at the guards, but not like full turn. And I just look to the ladies and go, well, unless we're going to try for the horde, I guess it's time for us to take our leave.
I still have gold on me.
I as well. Do we
So
want to try
if-
for it?
Go for the horde or don't go for the horde.
I'm gonna roll D20.
Drac, once again in the back of the head. The horde is ours. Win the horde. Use the bag.
I go for it, though I don't.
Track also told me that nobody has ever won this.
I rolled a 12.
Just putting your money into a pit. You might as well just give it to me.
But it has the things on it. We need to get rid of the things.
Yeah, true.
I haven't quite got rid of
Actually,
all
go
of them.
ahead. Yes.
All right, Doc.
All right.
All right, Doc's gonna go for it.
What are you going? You going back to your card table? Or you going to go to the roulette table or the excuse me, the dragon's roulette table?
Oh,
Doc's more comfortable with cards than he's with roulette personally.
Okay. What is your goal here?
If I end up doing really well and I end up getting a chance for the horde, I will take it. If not, I'm just continuing to cycle out the money.
Okay. I'm going to place your luck against 4d20.
Okay.
Each time you win, I will take a d20 away.
Mhm.
If you make it through all the d20s, I will give you a chance at the horde.
Okay.
Roll a
Same dice
d20.
setup. Roll
Just roll a
D20. Okay.
d20. Yep.
All right. I pick my gold snitch. Okay.
What'd you roll?
14.
17
All right.
is my highest. So let's say each loss you lose 20 gold.
Okay.
Drakkix is in prayer.
Listen. They have a bag, a special bag.
All right, you going again?
Like I said,
All right.
keep going.
Okay.
18 on that one.
13.
All right.
Take a d20 away. Go again.
All right. By the way, I'm just rolling one at a time. I'm supposed to be rolling more than one.
No, I'm rolling one to represent the other players you're going
Okay.
against.
Just wanted to check.
Okay, I have my highest. What'd you roll?
Not that good this time, but 13.
Fuck, roll again. I rolled a 13.
Okay.
So this is a tiebreaker, not a new round.
Yeah.
It's a tiebreaker.
20.
11. Take a
It
dice
popped-
away.
It popped into my other
We're
dice.
down to at the table is Doctor and 2 competitors.
All right.
Roll.
11.
Natural 20.
All right. I'm down 40 gold.
Okay. You go back to the bottom of the bracket.
Mhm. All right.
I've got mine.
Got 12 on this one.
17.
All right. I'm gonna switch dice real quick.
Ooh. Go ahead.
17.
11. Take a d20 away. You're in a higher bracket.
All right. 16.
19.
Okay.
Going again.
Yep. So until I'm out of money, I'm down 60. So
Okay.
2 more losses and I can't compete.
All right. I have mine.
That is a 11.
14.
Oof. All right. I have one more opportunity.
Last chance.
19.
19.
Okay.
You know what? Your last round, I'll give it to you.
Oh.
Take it down. Higher bracket. Roll again.
16.
18.
All right. GG's.
And you all watch as the doctor is bested in his hands. And it goes on. Do you stay to watch or do you just leave once the doctor's out?
Zahn has to get rid of 11 gold, so she puts it on black on the thing.
Just black?
On the spinning thing. She's like, black. Yes.
White.
Damn.
All right.
How close was I to winning? Like how many more did
You
I
got
through?
down to where you were only against 2 guys.
Okay.
You were almost there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good, honestly, consistency wise.
I will say, Red, kind of as all this is happening, this is gonna be about a 45 minute to like hour and a half
Mhm.
gambling session. Red, you would have in the first like 5-10 minutes, you would have noticed 2 guards.
They watching anything specific?
They are having a conversation with that very well dressed individual.
Can she get close enough to hear? Hold on, let me make sure she doesn't have lip reading first.
Did you take observant?
Right? Did not. Okay.
Let's say based on your passive perception, you did not. I'm sorry.
No. Can she get close enough to hear what's being said without looking Like she's
Suspicious?
listening in.
Don't be
Yeah.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Let me think. You're trying to.
Like find a nearby pocket of people.
Yeah, I'm
and
just
stand
thinking
on
here. Give me
Uh-huh.
a. Honestly, yeah, this would be a performance check. I know
Another
I know it's
performance.
not. It's just. It is a
It's
hard call
not
to
the
make.
typical performance, but
Yeah.
you're still acting.
You know what? No, that's a good point. Let's dial that back.
Oh,
Give me a general charisma check.
okay. Well, the bonus is the same. So it's a 16.
16. You feel
Yeah.
confident that even though this is not your vibe, you have been a bodyguard, an arcane bruiser for some people who were high rollers. So you kind of know how to semi blend in. You feel decently confident you're able to blend in.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, good. This is the one I'm probably going to have to re-roll.
I believe in you.
Numbers where I'm
Wow.
like, do I chance the re-roll? It's a 14.
14. Do you
Yeah.
chance the reroll?
Don't think so.
Okay, lock it in.
Yeah. Tis locked in.
The 14, you pick up on parts of the conversation. You pick up on key sentences such as payment protection, cleanup, disposal, weaponry.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then the three of them go to the back of the room and disappear behind a door.
Now, did she notice anything unusual about these guards? Like anything that would be.
They were a little dressed down, a little more
Mhm.
like for the. So you have the castle guards and the town and the land guards, basically the island guards.
Mhm.
The castle guards typically stay near the castle. They're better funded, better trained, better armored.
Right.
But most castle guard also does have an element within the city. What you notice is that this was purely Town's Guard. This would have been the kind of guards directly underneath Price's command. They were very kind of, from what you've seen in the last couple of days, where you were just at the Castle Guard headquarters, basically.
Yeah.
They're honestly dressed kind of ratty in comparison. Simple leathers, a uniform like under tunic, and weapons of similar like stylized and stamped with symbols. But again, this is definitely Town's Guard.
Easy to be ignored.
Yes.
They spend about a half hour to 45 minutes before you see them reemerge without the other individual, and the two of them just leave.
Can she unobtrusively see where they're going?
They are, well, as they're make a perception check for me.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You notice they both have a decently sized satchel over their shoulders now.
Oh, she's gonna yank the two of them from wherever they are and start dragging them towards the door.
Doc is in the middle of his betting rounds.
Is Zahn already done?
You can either pull. Zahn's done. You can pull Doctor from the table and get him and Levikazan, or just get Levikazan.
I wish she had better sleight of hand. Perception's not that great. She's gonna send a message to Zahn. Those two
Are you spending a sorcery point to subtle cast?
Yes.
Okay.
There's two, I think, are going back to where we need to go. They have a bunch of money. They're probably working for Price. Do we follow? Do we interrupt the doctor?
Zahn kind of looks at her like, right, magic? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Grab him, let's go.
Cool. Zahn's going to go kind of like stand behind the doctor, look at his cards, push the rest of his money in, and put his cards down, and turn the chair and just drag him out.
Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy you didn't win, and then they decided to pull you from it, because that would have happened. I would have let that happen.
Yes.
I would have been so furious if I won that too. And so would Drax once he finds out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't care. We could have had the horde. We could have had. I could
We
have.
could have just left. We could have just left the island with the horde and gone.
Left.
Just gone.
Doctor, do you fight?
At first, probably, but then realizing who it is, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, she just gives him a significant, like,
Do you give him the dad grab on the bicep?
no, it's more like
Everyone
the old,
here knows what I'm talking about. The dad
Yes.
grab on the bicep.
no, it's more like the older sibling hand on the back, like the nape of the neck,
Oh, yeah.
just like a not like a squeeze, but like a hey, bruh,
Pressure.
we got shit,
Pressure on the
we got
back.
just
that
a
says,
little
like,
bit.
We
not-
need to do things. I don't
Let's
want
get
to
outta
hurt
here.
You.
So you can
Yeah.
control your
Go.
squeeze, so you only
Yeah.
do 1d4 damage.
No,
I'm kidding.
not trying to hurt him.
Frail.
I'm
It's
kidding.
family.
Yeah. Doctor, once you realize it, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
cards go down, gold gets pushed in, and the dealer's like, well, in an upset, one of them just leaves. No one knew that was going to happen.
Wow.
Doc glares at the person and contemplates activating the mask and then doesn't.
Yeah, we
All
got
right.
bigger fish to fry.
Are you trailing the guards?
Yes.
Are you trying not to be seen by trailing the guards?
Yes.
Roll a stealth check across the board.
You chose the wrong people.
Done.
Liz.
No.
Uh,
Excuse me for my 22.
Nice.
yeah.
Zahn is stealthy-ish.
Doc's not.
No.
Doc, that's a sleight of hand check.
You're right.
No.
It is. But it's the same. It's the same modifier. You know.
Roll it anyway. Roll the stuff proper. Come on, you can get better than
Come
that.
on.
It's actually good. Still
See?
proper.
You know, I'm gonna ask the very simple question that none of the trio asked.
Yeah.
Did Zahn get all her stuff as she left?
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
Stop. Okay.
Oh, it's Zahn.
You're not in this role.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
I want to point out this is the first time Doc's made a good dexterity check.
That's true. Yeah, Zahn's just like putting all of her things back. He's like, they're leaving. Oh, puts all of her shit back.
Red.
Jumped it into the bag.
Red and Doctor.
Mhm.
Two of you get outside. You see the guards far off, down already down the main street side streetway. They have once again resumed their positions with shields and swords, walking around. Well, nope, sheathed weapons, shields held. They
So
don't
they
seem to
still
be
have-
going anywhere specific. They seem to actually be doing a patrol.
They still have the bags?
They do.
Okay. So Zahn's not out from the thing yet,
Nope.
right?
She'll be
Okay.
about to get all of her gear back. She's going to be about 2 rounds behind.
It's okay. I run fast. Good.
And you know she
She
does.
does.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah, she'll catch up.
All right, so she's gonna kind of pull the doctor along and subtly describe why she pulled him off the table. So those two went back into a room with the man who owns this place. There was some sort of talk about covering something up, bodies, weaponry. I don't know. Just these have got to be the people that work for you know who, and they're
Would this,
taking money.
as we're going, Doc would ask, would this also just be part of the illegal aspects of that den?
Yes, it very much likely would.
Then how can we well, I guess we'll only find out if we follow, but they might not be part of what we're looking for.
We're looking for how to contact Price when he's alone, right?
Or just get to him.
Right. So they'll take us to where he meets up with people when he's
Yeah.
doing sneaky shit.
If they're part of his ring, yes.
Right. Well, from the conversation that I was able to overhear, I would say that they are.
Well, I doubt he's the only corrupt guard in the city.
Following
Step,
him then.
step,
Right,
step,
like-
step, 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 step,
We-
step, 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 as Don catches up.
Why would we not follow?
Just as a precaution, Doc, as Doc always does, mage armor.
Right, let's
You know,
like,
I know who I'm with, so I'm mage armoring up.
Damn. He said these bitches get me killed.
oh, just one bitch specifically. So why would we not follow them? Why would we not? We have a lead.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
don't follow him. I'm just saying don't give your hopes up that they're related.
Okay.
If you start looking at everything's part of one thing, you're going to miss bigger pictures and subtle details.
Well, these were likely part of that illegal thing. The guard that Eva is watching is part of that illegal thing. They both have illegal things going on with Captain Price. So one of the two should lead us there.
Again, I didn't say don't follow it, just saying curb your expectations just in case.
All right.
I know how obsessive you can be.
Excuse me.
The Doc keeps going.
He's not wrong.
During your conversation, you look around. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Good.
Or
Cool.
the three of you. Because you did stop to have this conversation. Oh no, I'm seeing some faces. Levikazan,
9.
Doctor,
And
what was that?
10.
Red,
15.
15. It takes you a minute of moving down the street they were going down. You get back out to the main market square area and you do spot them on the other side of it.
Are they moving away?
They seem to be, they are moving away from you, but not like
In a
intentionally away, just they happen to be moving in a direction that's, yes, away from you, but it's in a curve because they're kind of like they're following the circular pattern, the outlying area of the market square.
Okay. Everybody keep an eye on those packs. If you see something, say something.
I will say at this distance, you don't have enough visual confirmation on their satchels.
Oh, I should
Do
have done.
you attempt to get closer?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a question.
Okay.
Is there like an alley that we can see that's near them, but they won't have line of sight in the alley?
Please hold. I want to describe the town square as I'm thinking of it, so we can all come to the answer at the same time.
Okay.
To the town
Really,
square.
what that means is for everybody else to know, he hasn't properly created it and therefore has no damn
Let's
idea.
describe it. The town square here, because it is one of 3 main town squares. The center is, of course, marked with a very elaborate, very well-made fountain that mimics the island. It is a floating stone, semi-crude depiction of the island itself with water falling from the top of the castle down over the rest of it and into the waterfall below. It floats about 3 feet above the ground. The fountain itself is about 15 by 15, square shape. There are benches all around it. There's also like tables for eating, playing other games. And then there are also stalls that are, either quickly set up or pulled, basically like food trucks, essentially. There are also the main buildings on the outside. There are very nice inns, not taverns, actual just inns. They don't have a bar. They are a place to stay and sleep. There are nice restaurants around the area. And I would say with that, you probably could dodge down like a trash alley, but it's kind of hit or miss that they will see you because it's still pretty bright time of day.
So the reason I'm asking, because I was going to vortex warp Red into the alley, closer to them, but where they can't see her.
You could do that and maybe hide yourself from the guards, but from the rest of the general public,
They would probably see me do it.
you feel very confident this would be an impossible task.
Mhm. If I go into another alley that's within 90 feet of that alley,
You have to be able to see it.
yes.
No, and that's just because the size of the square itself.
Actually, if I upcast it, I extend the range.
Can you
To
get to about
120.
150?
I cannot, not until 4th level.
Okay. Unfortunately, at your current spellcasting abilities, you don't feel it's possible.
All right. Yep, just wanted to check, see if
Okay.
it could be a fun idea if it worked.
Yeah.
Red, Vigazon?
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna try and get closer,
Okay.
unobtrusively.
Okay. Give me one last
Before
perception check. Yes?
before Red goes off, because she can probably see Red scheming on something. She's gonna kind of like look to the two of them. Do you guys need me to create a distraction or something like that?
As long as you don't end up getting arrested for it.
Right, that would be a little hard to explain.
I can do that.
I will trust your judgment on this then.
Okay. What are you doing, Levikazan? What is cooking up in that gray skull area?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
What do you do? What do you do? Let's go. Clock's ticking.
Okay, so this is like a market square. So
Yep.
she's going to find a stall that
Okay.
has like barrels or hay or something. Okay, cool. She's gonna try and buy a hay bale or something real quick.
There are no hay bales here.
A
There's
barrel,
no
then.
beer, but you could certainly procure a barrel. Let's
Cool.
say I don't fucking know, a barrel of wheatgrass.
Cool. She'll put a gold down.
He looks at it. He looks at you.
Thank you.
This is where the distraction
For-
starts. This is the
For
distraction.
more gold?
How many more?
4?
Oh, that's overpriced. 5
That's-
gold for
No.
this? And she's gonna get
Yeah.
loud.
Oh, okay.
This was not where I was going, but this is happening now.
You know, the
Typically, I
beauty-
would-
hold on. The beauty of this is she took Drax's 1 gold per purchase maximum as the rule and made this a distraction.
So, in this situation, I would probably ask for like a charisma check. But knowing your character probably doesn't have strong charisma because you are a barbarian. Let's go off something that makes a little more sense. Give me a Constitution saving throw to see how loud you can yell.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god!
Let's
No.
Oh,
see
no.
those lungs.
That was so
Let's see-
close to a 20. It's only an 11.
An
Oh,
11?
no.
Yeah.
You get a little loud.
Yeah.
For some reason,
She's also tall.
The voice isn't there. Like
The voice
you're
isn't
trying
there.
to get loud, and the guy's like, it's on the signage right here.
You think I can
Fine,
read
look.
that?
Yes.
Do you
Imagine you're talking to Rich. It'll make you louder.
If only I
No.
had thaumaturgy.
Yes.
Um,
Half thaumaturgy.
I don't. I said elf only.
if only.
Red half thaumaturgy.
No, I have Presty.
Yeah. No, that's
Ooh.
okay. What if do you have empty barrel? Small barrel.
No. What?
Useless.
What? Oh,
She
if you're
walks
not
up.
gonna buy, please, thank you, ma'am.
She goes back, takes her gold, and walks away.
Next
she then tries to find like jugs or ceramics or like some sort of cheap pot.
You find someone that sells cheap clay pots,
Cool.
Oh,
She'll put her gold
like
down.
Legend of Zelda style,
Yeah.
brown little bowl
Yeah.
with the lip on it.
Perfect. She'll put down a gold.
She's about to link him.
And he
She's
just looks
about
at
to
it.
link him.
Well, that'll get you 3. Thank you.
Perfect. She'll get all 3 and walk to like the center of the square, and she's gonna find like there's like seats and benches and all that, right?
Yes.
She's gonna take one and kind of like move it to the center, set all 3 pots up, and be like, "Come one, come all." see the abilities of a Kalshata from Hasbing. And she's gonna take her javelins out and throw them at the pots.
Roll an attack.
Oh my god.
oh my
No,
god.
a part of me was hoping you just go there and start juggling.
Yeah.
She can't juggle.
19.
I know.
Yes, 19.
Yeah. You get like 20. What's the range of a javelin? 20 feet?
30 to 120.
30 to 1. So you get 30 feet away.
Yeah.
And you're like, clear space, clear
Clear,
space,
clear.
space. And you're starting to make some noise.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you just huck it. Lady screams. Fucking guy yells, "What are you thinking in the square?
It's
Guards! Guard!" And the 2 guards like look and just start fucking running over. They come to you. What is going on here?
She starts speaking in quarry.
Can I make my perception at advantage, please?
I rolled an 11.
Oh my lord.
Make a percentage check. Make a perception check
Uh-huh.
with advantage.
Thank you.
God, this is like, you know,
Common. Do you
Out
speak
of-
common?
this
Come
is
one,
so
come
good.
all, see.
Okay, no, you can't throw, ma'am. You can't throw javelins here.
Pulls out hand. Huh?
No throwing of it. Look,
Oh.
there's people. You're gonna hurt them.
The spirit.
That's
Doc
a
will.
dirty 20.
No.
Dirty
Doc
20
will look
total?
to.
They
Yeah.
do not have the satchels on them,
Go.
Doc will look to Red,
and you are certain these are the same 2 guards. You can't throw anything, ma'am. You're gonna get somebody hurt.
Doc will look to Red and be like, "Go check where they were." And Doc's gonna approach the situation.
Red's going to where they were.
Where'd you going? Okay.
Yep.
Roll another perception check for me.
All right.
What are you trying to find? What are you looking for?
The bags or
what's your goal?
anywhere that looks okay. So
You're looking for
first-
bags? Roll a perception check.
or anywhere that it looks like might have been recently jostled or moved in such a way as to hide bags.
Gotcha.
That's getting re-rolled.
And they're like, ma'am, no, throw nothing. You're gonna hurt people.
No,
you can't
no.
throw things.
Get
22.
doctor.
Yes, yes.
Get doctor if
Get doctor.
No, we're not gonna go get a doctor.
no, I know
Stop
her.
throwing things.
No.
Doc comes over and looks to the guards, looks to her, cocks his head, like, do you need a
Doctor.
translator? I know a little Korsh. You need a translator?
You can speak that?
A little bit.
Tell her she can't throw things in a square.
Okay. And Doc was speaking Nosh.
Which she
Make a
never.
deception check.
This
18.
18?
Yeah.
No modifier.
They believe you. God bless.
Mhm.
Thank you. They look to Yuzon like, do you understand?
And
Okay.
I give her that look of follow along.
I hold. She puts away her stuff. I take pot. Grabs the
And
two
Doc just
pots.
got-
Get
nods.
your javelin and the pot, and
Oh,
please
javelin.
just don't throw things like that here.
Okay.
Is
Goodbye.
Red finding anything bags with 22?
So the 22, you do see some like down a trash alleyway. You see some like bags just placed. You kind of go over there, you kick them real quick. It's just refuse. You come back out, you look around, you see a couple of barrels, you see a crate, you see a another box.
It looked like it's been opened recently, or like lids askew, or anything like that.
No, it's closed and locked. But I would say with the 22, you look on it and it's something you've seen so many times. You laugh at it. It's the damn suggestion box. You put a few things in there probably with like middle fingers drawn on them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The guards,
Alright.
the townsfolk, calm down.
Zon's still like, sorry. The javelin's strong.
Red will go wait in the area-ish, but make herself not a part of any of this.
Okay. What do you guys do after this?
Doc will look to Zon and Zon, do we actually share any languages other than common?
No, I don't. Let me check your sheet.
Do you have Celestial?
No.
Okay, I know you don't have Abyssal.
Nope.
And you definitely don't have Nosh.
Nope.
we don't.
Nothing.
We gained full proficiency in Nosh yet. I would assume
No.
that lessons are continuing.
only half proficiency. I have half proficiency in Elvish. You guys have half in Nosh. You guys
Half
can.
and half.
Yeah,
And Zon's
Then-
just here.
we hadn't really continued the lessons yet.
Where do you guys go after this?
I
Right, so
I make a
there was
gesture of Zon to follow me, kind of thing. Like being
Mhm.
I'm helping her find the place to go, and I'm just gonna start walking toward the docks. I guess.
Okay.
Red will follow and
You-
meet up when they're out of sight of the.
We will
Other
go
area.
back in time about 3 hours.
Good
Trackix.
lord.
And Eva.
So for the last 3 hours, I've had to hold on to this question of Eva's in stealth. Does Drag even know where Eva is?
What's your rolling your stealth? Do you remember?
16.
Trackix, what's your passive perception?
I have a goose egg for perception.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
it's a
No, he has no
5'10".
clue.
Yeah,
He's
Has
just
no
like,
clue where you
she's
are.
around here somewhere.
you would look, right?
She'll find me if things come down, you know?
Pretty much.
Okay. So Eva, what are you doing for 3 hours?
I'm gonna call him Jim until I hear otherwise. But basically, I want to learn Jim's route from the dock to the harbor master.
Okay. So a watch, like a campfire watch, is 2 hours typically, correct?
That I don't know.
Yeah, like a shift, like a watch overnight. It's 2 hours.
Yes, I believe so.
So give me. Trying to even this out here. Give me 3 perception checks.
Okie dokie.
I'm sorry, 2. Give me 2 perception checks.
You got this. I believe in you.
Not the first one.
You can always re-roll it. I believe in you.
I'm not re-rolling that one. That's 21.
With a 21 total, you pick up on Jim's routine. Within these 3 hours, you do see that where there was an empty dock. You see a ship come in that is very blatantly a merchant ship. It is busting at the seams with cargo. Like you can see, there's like the enchantments are actually actively glowing bright.
Mm-hmm.
There's like boxes strapped to the side of it and just roped on. Like they've been out, they either went somewhere and scored big, or they've been on the Cloud Ocean for a while.
Nice.
Not sure which one. But they come up, you see Jim, knowing it's coming, he heads over there, waits. You watch as the captain comes down. There's a bit of a intense conversation. You don't get any words,
Mm-hmm.
but you can definitely get the body language. Before eventually a probably medium-sized coin purse is handed over. And you watch as the captain goes away. Jim hides decently well from most prying eyes, but not yours. Not yours. You watch him as he does find a little bit of a shady place, quickly distribute the pouch into 2 purses. And you watch as he takes one straight to the harbor master, signs in the ship, and goes back to his routine.
Would I be able to notice that he leaves one behind or puts one away or
kept one
stashes it
on him.
somewhere? He kept one on him. Okay.
Yes. And his sleight of hand roll was not that great. You watch as he is passing by a particular grouping of 3 barrels that has the castle insignia burned on it. You watch as he just very deftly, very quickly takes 2 purses and drops them what should have been on top of the barrel, but they don't hit the barrel. They just
Fall through it. It's an illusion. I actually don't know that Drakix is around.
let's see what he's doing. Drakix.
So
You also don't know the rest of us aren't around either. Tay.
no. Nobody told you
No
y'all were
shit.
leaving.
Okay, so Drak, being who he is going to just casually walk over to probably the.
You're getting work. That's right.
Yep, he's gonna walk closer to the nearest grouping of people that are busy with boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just
Easy
gonna
enough to find.
he's gonna start helping moving them around.
Yep.
You know, all he does is just go, where does this go? And like, even if like they go like, wait, what? He's just like, where? Waits for an answer and then just heads off, drops it, comes back for more. But he's always being like within this area that like he
Okay.
saw Jim kind of walk through.
Yeah.
So at least he has like some kind of eye on him in case of anything.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
All right. That is a nat 20 for 24.
Ooh, yeah, you get a couple of funny looks, but who's gonna pass up free labor? No one.
And also the fact that I'm actually like wearing kind of like fancy clothes. It
Yeah.
kind of just like, that's weird. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
He's using all of it right now to just his advantage.
Like there's another guy who's like an older guy. He's like, oh man, I've been saying for years the castle should get laborers that just stay down here. I'm glad they finally took my advice.
He like as he like walks past him, he just goes, "Hey man, it's what we do. We have to at least keep an eye out for each other, right?"
That's right.
And he
just
uses his
gets back to
tail
work.
just like tap the guy's shoulder as he walks past. He's just like, "Yeah, okay."
That guy's been on sea with the Cloud Ocean a little too long.
Yeah.
Okay. And with such a great role, what is your goal?
So, one of the things that he could imagine is the fact that with the price of um, arrival being so much and gold is being taken from there, he's also thinking that if they're paying for that as much, cargo should also be missing. So, therefore, he's trying to figure out where the cargo is going and to see if that's disappearing from that location too. If anybody's open boxes, removing like half of what's in there or a quarter or something, just to kind of get an idea.
Gotcha. I will say that with a strong crisp shot like that, I do. There is still a room of chance here, but
Mhm.
give me a perception check with advantage.
Thank God. I've been trying to get advantage all night. Why? Why couldn't you give me higher? That's 13.
13.
Yeah.
You don't catch anybody just blatantly breaking into boxes and pulling shit out of it.
Yeah.
But you do watch as probably about once in this 3-hour span, as there's been an unloading of one of the vessels, the large one that you saw come in as well, that was just overloaded.
Mm-hmm.
You see as one of the crates gets carried off, set aside with the rest of them, and then it's not even down for a few minutes before 4 town guards walk over to it, pick it up, and carry it off.
At that point is when he stops working, kind of tries to take a quick look to see if he can find our wonderful cloaked partner. And if not, just going he's just going to chase after. Like, not chase, but slink after the guards.
I will say you do not see her.
But I'm pretty sure she sees him. So,
Yeah, Eva, you see Drakix kind of you saw him go on with his plan. You're like, nice, because he's playing it off well.
Mhm.
Then you see him just stop, look around for a minute, and then head off.
I can message Dractix
Okay.
first because he's leaving. And I will say, just be careful. Found a hit here. Gonna see if it hits again. Because I assume he's going off somewhere.
yeah, and hearing that, he's going to whisper back because he knows like how to communicate with that. He's just going to say, 4 guards took a crate. And he's saying this really low because he knows he doesn't really need to say anything out loud. So he's trying to be as quiet as possible. But 4 guards have come taken a crate, and I'm going to follow them.
And I will send a message to Red through sending and
Okay.
say, got a hit. Drax is following guards. Gonna stay here to see if it hits again.
This is about the time you are heading back to the docks. This will be at the tail end of those 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna think back in her mind. Say, we're on our way back. Thought we had a lead here, but ended up kind of fumbling the bag with it.
Wait, you left? That's what I imagine Eva thinks.
Yeah, right?
Right? She was expecting Drac to tell her.
I was
Drac never
expecting
saw
someone
her.
to tell me, you know.
Drac
Somebody
never
has a
saw her.
message.
He can't.
No, it's
Like-
fine.
Like Drac would see. Like if Drac sees her, then he could tell her. He hasn't seen her, so he can't use his telepathy.
Him to be more observant. I guess that's her bad.
All right. So as Levikazon, the Doctor, and Red are heading back to the docks, Eva, you are staying in your stakeout area, and Drakix, you are heading off to nonchalantly follow after these guards.
Mm-hmm.
That is where we'll end the session. And I
That
am
was-
interested to see how committed Drakix is going to be to this endeavor.
Ruh-roh.
But with that, thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing all of you not only this Saturday. Remember, there's going to be a 1 hour late start on that because there are some things going on we have to make sure we take care of. But
Yes.
we'll see you Saturday and then again on Wednesday to see what kind of trouble they're getting themselves into.
Will
Until
Drac
then.
survive being alone? Who
Dun, dun,
knows?
dun.
Tune in next week for Tales of the Skytorn. Good night, everybody.
Honestly.
And do not forget to get your snacks.